She is the biggest, the baddest female DJ in the 254, I think, East Africa. Mera sijui basi. Oh, damn, basi ni mbaya. She's an actress as well. Yani, she is all about the arts, and I'm super excited to introduce to you DJ Pierra Makena. What's up?
Wewe, Madigaga. Okay.
Wagwan. Hey,
We
mama.
see you.
Can you see us?
I see you guys. I love you all.
You look good.
You. Wase tuongezeni sauti kidogo ndio tumpate clearly ndani ya studio. But you know, Pierra, Wagwan girl.
What's up?
Poa sana.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good, love. As in, you know, I'm pretty sure there's some people out there that like, we really want to get to know this amazing woman, you know. They see you on social media, but maybe they do not know the story, and it's better if we hear it from the horse's mouth. Unajua, wasikafuatilia propaganda huko hivyo kwenye mtandao. Just give us a bit of you know, your background. Where do you hail from?
Well, obviously, I'm so married hearts, man. Of course, I'm from Meru. And what would you like to know? My age, perhaps.
If you want
Tuambie, tuambie.
we didn't ask, but if you want to.
Exclusively.
That's I just turned 39.
Oh, wait.
Wow.
You make us
Get
look so
out.
bad. Well, me. You look so good.
Yes.
Yani,
Oh
what?
my God.
Oh,
Well, okay. I mean, wow.
thank you.
You
Thank
still
you.
look 19.
I'm telling you. But did you like becoming a DJ? You know, you started out as an actor on Tahidi, and then you got into DJing. Did you ever think about it, or did the arts come after school, and you were just interested and you went for it?
Actually, to be honest, I started acting when I was like 17, way back. You know, if you remember those times of Tausi, Kisulisuli, that's when I started acting. And then later I got to join Tahidi High and, you know, other films changes on Mnet. Yeah, acting was like my first love. And then I started, you know, doing radio, TV, and I realized maybe I can be a bit different on radio instead of just hosting. And that's when I decided to be a DJ. I tried just playing on radio, and then I kind of loved the art, and I was like, let me take it further. Yeah.
Being a DJ, was it self-taught? Like, did you have to go and like buy decks so that you can learn everything, or like how did that happen? How did the journey to becoming a DJ happen?
You know, I'm not one of these chicks that used to go to the club, and instead of just partying, I used to go and chill at the DJ booth. Not because DJs are hot, but I just wanted to learn the arts. I was very interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I used to go and learn what they are doing, and then I started. I started way back those times when we didn't have, you know, like CDJs and things like that. Like, you know, like Serato DJ. If you'd get like where you pack your music.
Makena, we've lost your voice.
Sorry, we've lost you for a
The sound.
second.
What happened to our sound?
What
Makena,
happened?
can you hear us? I think we lost Makena. I think we did. Pierra, can you hear us?
Oh, okay, you're back?
Yes, the network is crazy. You don't know how much I wish I was in the studio with you guys.
Us too, man.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay.
COVID has really messed us up, huh?
I know. And you had to go through a bit of that when you were out of the country, when they put the lockdown and everything. And yeah, I think we talked about it on the
did,
show
yeah.
because you kept posting about how you miss your little baby girl. But how has motherhood changed you in that way? You know, you were doing all this, you were in the entertainment scene, Kabisa, and then you're a mom now to a very gorgeous little angel. How did that change you?
Yeah. I think it was like I think you've heard my story before. Having had life in the first lane and all that, and then suddenly here you are, you have a baby and you hit rock bottom, and you have to start all over again. I think that taught me a lot. It's like it was a transition from being a girl to being a real woman. And I managed to go through the transition in a very difficult way, but I came out of it successfully. And that's why I always feel like being without a child and being with a child are very two different things. Things change, priorities change, and they change to the better. Like I've become a better person now having a baby. And yeah, like being away from her even for one day is crazy.
Yeah. And Pierra, I know you've been, now that we found out your age, you have been in the industry for a very long time, like almost, what, 2 decades
You can
now?
call me a legend.
Wow. Okay, that's where I was headed. Do you think that that's maybe what made you take your time into like becoming a mother? Because I know there are a lot of people who really want to become mothers, but also are like really focused on their careers, and it becomes a bit, maybe I'm talking about myself, it becomes a bit of a struggle. Do you think that's why it took you so long to like become a mother?
Yeah, no, I think for me, I've never wanted to rush. And I always felt like I need to be in a position where I can provide without necessarily thinking someone else should do it. So I wouldn't say I put my career first, but I wanted to be very stable. Like I knew the moment I decide to start a family, I'll have experienced, a pretty good time. I'll have got my, my businesses and stuff in order. Like I was not in a rush, and I've never been in a rush to get a baby. But I knew I wanted to have a baby for sure, and a family for that matter. But I never ever wanted to rush. And I mean, as much as it came unexpected, it was at the right time. It was at the right time, I can say.
And I just have to ask this, I think it was last week we were celebrating Father's Day, and you posted something. I was over here saying, I think we had a topic talking about on live spot. We're talking about, women should also should be allowed to celebrate on Father's Day, because we have women who are the ones who they're fathering their children, and they're the ones who are like in control over everything in their home because the father figure is not there. And I was like, Kwanza, an eso to my girl, Pierra Makena. I saw what you posted, and I was so happy that day. I was like, yes, yes, yes. How do you feel, being a mom, and, the society has a lot of, this, that, like, this what they expect, and you being able to, provide for your daughter. You post her so much, and you talk about her in so many, like, amazingly.
Yeah.
When people look at your post with your daughter, you twin. It's just amazing.
It's so cute.
What will you tell people out there?
First, I'd like to encourage all the girls out there. You don't have to have a man to live a good life. And I think we need to change that mentality that women need to be taken care of. I believe we as women can take care of men. And we can, basically, as for me, I don't have to have a man in my life to be successful or to be happy. And I realized that I can actually be successful without necessarily having a man in my life. And that's why when I got my baby and things didn't work out with the baby daddy, I was like, I can raise my child very comfortably. And when we've had our tough times, it's not like everybody we all get hard times. But I can say I've raised my daughter well, and I'm providing for her. She's going to a good school. She's living a good life. And I hustle every day to ensure that she gets that. And I don't have to ever turn to the baby daddy and I'm like, please come help us. That would make me weak as a woman. And I believe women are very strong people. And many, many women should believe in that. Like, you don't have to depend on a man to live a good life. We, on the other side, can take care of men.
Yes. Yes, Pierra. That's
Amen
what's
to
up.
that.
I love that you talk about women and how strong we are. After you had your baby, you went through a whole series of cyberbullying because you'd put on a bit of weight. But have you guys seen her? Have you seen her? You are body goals of my friend. You look so fine. And you do not even give us time to breathe. The clothes you wear. What? Anywho, what would you be your advice to like women who are going through that, or even the people who sit behind the camera and decide to just, say mean things because it's still happening. It happened to you, but it's still happening to other people even today.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. I'm glad you've asked that question because of late I've been talking to many women and young women for that matter who are maybe having their first children, like the first child, or they have maybe a couple of children and they are not what they used to be. Because I mean, giving birth really changes a whole lot of things. But when I gained weight, like I was 94 kgs, dude. I was 94. Like I blew up. But people didn't even understand where I was coming from. Like my struggles, I tried to gain weight, like I couldn't even sustain my baby in the stomach because I didn't have weight at all. So, all that feeding and whatever made me blow up. And some people could advise me, they were like, you know what, you don't have to breastfeed because the more you breastfeed, the more you feed. And the more you feed, the more you gain weight. And I was like, okay, listen here, people. I am going to give my baby everything possible for her to live a good life, just like my parents did. So the women who sit and think I'm not going to breastfeed because I don't want to gain weight, I can tell you that is wrong. And reason being, I've lost 27 kgs. I'm 65 right now. I just dropped two a few weeks ago. So the fact that you breastfed and you ate a lot of food and you gained weight and whatever, the same thing is the same thing that makes you lose the weight, that breastfeeding. I breastfed my baby for like 3 years, and that is what has made me lose my weight. I can honestly say it today at Chat Spot, I never worked out. I could take pictures just trying to work out, but I never did. I just watched my diet and breastfed my baby. And my weight now is just going, and I'm getting back to what I used to be. But guess what? I have given my baby the best life she needed during that early stages of growth, which is where they get all their health from. My baby rarely gets sick nowadays. So breastfeeding is key and it helps women lose weight. And even if you don't lose weight, embrace who you are. That is who you are. You'll never change. Stop looking at other people and thinking I need to look like that person. Be yourself. I can go on and on about this thing. And I can tell you, I'm happy because I'm a living example of someone who's transitioned from that, cyberbullied girl who was big, and now I'm small. So it really can change. People need to stop it, and people need to leave women alone.
Amen.
Drops everything.
Drops mic.
Thank you for the TED Talk.
Yeah, Pierra, we're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back. So, wasem kitafakari venye meambiwa, bures, mnasikia. We are taking a break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, welcome back. Of course, we'll love to hear from you guys and your SMSs and Facebook feedback. Joyce, you're on our SMS line?
Yes, I do have a few SMSs here. DJ Pierra, looking beautiful. You are killing it. I am locked. Vicky from LD. Thank you, guys. Nia Jenny Waresh. Ni Gracie kutoka Njoro. Show iko sawa. Joyce aki mnafanana na kuzo yangu. Okay. Kush hizo tattoo zinanimaliza and Mwikali napenda iyo laughter yako.
Allah.
So guys, I'm seeing you on Facebook and there's a lot of love. I'm seeing Walter Michi anasema #chatspot. Kindly ask Makena what motivates her and what's the worst that has ever happened to her while doing her thing as a DJ. Watching from Embu, siezi sahau figure ya huyo girl na fire things hapo hivyo. I'm seeing Rachel anasema I'm tuned in from Diani, Mombasa. I'm seeing JN Yakio Joan, ask her whether she has gone through a tough situation and how she managed. And I'm also seeing, I just want to read all of this so that she can answer us all together. Floshi anasema what led her to doing DJ thing and not anything else, and if not DJ, what else would she be doing instead? Alafu hapa hivi kuna mtu amesema manze amenoki Pierra. Sorry, it has disappeared, but hey, we see y'all. So Pierra? Pierra?
Yes.
Hello? Pierra, have we lost her?
No, she's still there.
Okay.
Okay, you can just ask the question.
Yeah,
the first
I
one.
think we can just do, what motivates her and what's the worst thing that has ever happened to you while doing your thing as a DJ?
Well, mine is obvious. It's very cliche. It's my baby. My baby motivates me. Like I just want to provide for her. It's like it's I don't know, for lack of a better word, it's like I want to prove to the world that women can just do it by themselves. Like, so I work hard to make sure she gets that perfect life. That's my motivation. And well, yeah, I've gone through tough times. To be honest, it's never been like smooth throughout. I've had my troubles. I've had my challenges, and like the worst of all. And I'm gonna be very honest. There is no woman who ever thinks that she's gonna be knocked up and left there. Nobody wants to be a single mom. So that's one of like my greatest shockers in my one of those things you're like, what? Where do I start from here? How do I do this thing? So yeah, that was a challenge for me. And then I realized, it's not that bad. So it's okay. So yeah, that's one of the greatest, like if you go through a heartbreak, it's okay. You can get through it and you can be fine. It's normally very difficult when you go through a heartbreak, but yeah, very difficult, but you can get through it. Yeah. So if I was not a DJ, what I would be, let me see, I would be a pediatrician. I love kids so much. I would do anything for kids. So I would have gone, actually, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do meds and just be a pediatrician. So, well, if I wasn't a DJ or a media personality, I think I would have been a pediatrician.
In uni, if you did go to...
I was waiting for this.
Yeah. What did you study in university?
What
did you actually study in university?
Communication. I did communication at KMC.
I was waiting.
Oh, wow.
I was alumna. Sisi ni watu wa KIMC. Asante sana. Pia kwa kuambia dunia.
Wow. Now we won't hear the end of this. It's okay. It's okay.
Team Powerhouse, Mr. Buhere. Okay, fine. I shut up.
Powerhouse.
Me and Jesse.
Is it that everyone who went to that school ended up in Tahidi High? I'm like trying to understand. Why weren't you in Tahidi High?
I was in Tahidi High as a watchman. I was a watchman.
Serious?
Yes.
No, really?
Yes.
You're lying. Pierra, is she saying the truth? Is she lying?
Pierra had already left.
Oh,
Yeah, we call it the woman.
Yeah,
She's behaving.
No, I actually arrested Jackie Matubia in the show. So yes. Okay, thank you, Pierra, for telling the world.
Oh my goodness.
At this point, I can't even believe you.
Superstars, Tahidi High really made people.
Hey, if you want in Tahidi High, ni sawa tu hata sijasikia vibaya. It's okay. See, mimi sikupitia Tahidi High, but niko tu.
So, Pierra, let me just ask you, current situation, COVID-19 things, but of course, I do follow you. So, I know hapo kwenye social media things, you're always, turning up and making sure guys are entertained while they're at home. So how has COVID affected your day-to-day, your work and also life as a mom? What's the difference now? What's your new normal?
Dude, we have no money. Our industry got no money.
I love your honesty. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's been, to be honest, it's been a bit not a bit, it's been difficult because as DJs, we don't have any jobs, to be honest. And then our businesses on the other side, well, they're not blooming. I'm just going to be very honest with you. And COVID caught me, I mean, the whole COVID story caught me when I was in the US doing my tour and I had to cancel. So you can imagine how much money I lost. And then I got caught up there for almost a week, and I had to do hotel living for a while. So I really exhausted a lot of my money. So coming back here, and then you get locked up for 14 days, and then you have to go to do wearing shags for 1 month. My friend, there is no money in the account. We're struggling, but to survive. So we've learned how to live with little.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing, but you're doing an amazing job uko
Yes,
kwenye
you
mtandao. Well, it's like, and I'm still waiting for my package.
What
Still,
package?
no,
I got you.
me and her, we
got
know
you.
what you're talking about.
Me, see, hatuko hii WhatsApp group. We don't know what you're talking about. Hatuko hii WhatsApp group. It's fine. Not just scam man. Anyway, so are we going to be seeing you on TV again anytime soon as an actress? Because, you know, that's where it all started and that's where everyone fell in love with you. Is that something you want to look into again?
Very soon, very soon. I mean, if you've been maybe following some of my posts, I've been on a couple of films. I did a bit of films before getting back to series. I think you've watched Disconnect. There's another one that we should be launching soon. It's a Nigeria collabo as well, but a Kenyan production. It's a film. And then, yes, I'm going to be in a series very soon. We've been shooting and we resume shooting like in a week. So, yes, please watch out for it. My character is amazing. I'm sure people will love it. It's a new series. Like, I don't even want to talk about it.
You seem very excited about it, so now I'm also excited. It's okay, you've excited us. We're waiting.
I'm telling you. But, you know, where can guys find you, follow you, and, you know, just keep up with you and, you know, get to interact with you? You never know.
And listen to your motivational talks.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Your
you didn't
social
hear that.
media.
Sorry.
You can, my social media. Is it?
Yeah,
Sorry,
social
say that
media,
again?
darling. Social media.
All right, so you can get me on Pierra Makena official on Instagram, DJ Pierra Kenya on Facebook, and Pierra M on Twitter. And guys have been asking me to vlog about my weight loss journey. Well, I will do that on my YouTube channel. That's Pierra Makena. You can check me out on YouTube. That's where I'll be releasing most of the things. What did you say about motivational something?
No, I'm saying like you should give more of these motivational speeches on your social media. So I was asking what your social medias are so that people can follow you and listen to your motivational talks, because you talk a lot about parenthood and cyberbullying. It's very motivational, honestly.
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Pierra, for creating time, sharing your wisdom with us, your amazing, beautiful aura. I really wish you were here. You're such a vibe. You know that, right?
I wish. Please host me again, and I can come post-COVID.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, when your series comes out, you can come. We talk about it.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Amazing, Mama. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the other side of things.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Yeah, you know where to find me.
Yes. Oh my God. That was Pierra Manze. That was an amazing interview. You know, a woman who's done it all, been through it all, and she managed to come out strong. Is we going out or is we still
Is out, yo.
Oh, is wrapped.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
We's dead.
It's a wrap.
These people
We's
always talk
out.
like this.
Yeah, it's a
yes.
Pierra thing. Like, it's just the energy. We can't contain it. So it's just like,
No.
it's like we missed you as well.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
10:30 tunawacheki tunawapenda by the way watu wetu
Yeah.
wa hizo matime. And guys, do remember we are not on DSTV anymore, but we're on other channels, Azam, Zuku, Signet, free to air, YouTube, everywhere. Apps. Tuonane.
Hey, kush umeongea mob. Bye.
Without.
We is out.